is Sujit Kumar, who is the author of the book called Howl.
There is one curiosity. What if I have some powers?
So, do you think myths from Indian culture are unexplored in today's contemporary fiction compared to Western mythologies, as Greek mythology, Roman mythologies, and Chinese mythologies are so popular and people love to read about them?
Whoever read the book, they are telling it is a unique book, and in
Mhm.
India right now, there is no book like this. जब मैं इंडिया की बात करता हूँ तो बहुत सारे एलिमेंट मैं ऐड किया हूँ उसमें. मिथ को मिथ की तरह नहीं दिखाया हूँ, एक उसको रीजन दिया हूँ मैं.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm doing fine. How are you?
I'm good, yeah.
Okay. So, first of all, those who are in this interview, let me introduce you. Here's Sujit Kumar, who is the author of the book called Howl, which is a supernatural, with the elements of supernatural myths, which is my favorite, thriller and philosophy. So, let's dive into this journey and let's know more about the book and everything. So, you ready?
Yeah. I'm ready.
Okay. So, first of all, The Howl is a debut supernatural thriller. What was the very first spark of idea that lead you to write this story? You know, the base that made you think that, okay, I can write something about supernatural thriller.
The thing is, from childhood, I'm fascinated about the supernatural things. Like I've watched the Vampire Diaries, Twilight, Teen
Okay.
Notes, and all. You know, many people like if I see many people like these things, and then there is one curiosity. What if I have some powers? You know, अगर अगर कोई किसी को मैं कुछ बोलता और वो मेरा काम कर लेता. Those
Okay.
things, yeah, compulsion.
Mind control power.
Yes. If I ask people, no, people will definitely tell they have imagined these things, they have put them in these situations. So these things are like what I say. Basically, these driving forces. Because of these driving forces, I wrote this book. And then, if I see in Indian context, like I told three names right now, but if I ask you any book that have been done in India or any movie on supernatural things, you will not find any one either. So I thought, let's try this thing.
Okay, let's really, and open a whole new path towards you because there is not much books, I think, about this thing, especially supernatural and thriller mix.
Yes.
That's nice. Okay. So the title itself is very, intriguing and captivating. What does it symbolize in the book? Is it some kind
Uh,
of wolf story or like that?
yes. If you see the
Mm-hmm.
cover page only, there is a wolf, there is a human, there is a red moon. So
Mm-hmm.
all these things tell you about the story. There will be definitely werewolves, vampires, witches, hunters. But currently in the first book, there is no much element like,
Mm-hmm.
but with another 1-2 books, everyone will appear.
Okay, so it's like the base for the whole series which you have started.
Yes,
Okay,
correct.
that's really interesting, and I'm very much interested in wolves actually myself. Okay, so you describe yourself as a myth hunter. How much of your fascination, as you have already told, that you have always been fascinated by supernatural and myths, so how it has totally shaped you to write this book?
मिथ हंटर, जैसे कि मेरा कंप्लीट बुक इसके ऊपर ही है.
Mhm.
इफ आई टेल यू, देखो, नॉर्मली क्या होता है कि एवरीवन हैज दिस थिंग. उनके कुछ ना कुछ मिथ वो फेस मतलब सुने होंगे.
Mhm.
ठीक है. जैसे कि if I say you नॉर्मल, जैसे कि घर के अंदर एंटर करते हैं, बोलते हैं कि बाहर का चप्पल अंदर पहन के मत आओ, एनी फुटवेयर, पीपल से दैट लक्ष्मी बाहर निकल जाएंगे, ठीक है, बट क्या एक्चुअली होता है ये? आप क्या सोचते हो, ये कितने दूर रिलायबल, मतलब आप सोचते हो ये ऐसा ही है या नहीं है?
But I don't know. I'm kind of a believer of all these things, so I
मैं
can't
आपको
comment on this.
दूसरा एक चीज बताता हूँ। जब आप बाहर का कुछ भी पहन के अंदर आते हो तो हेल्थ इश्यूज होने का चांसेस होता है, राइट?
The
अगर
dirt
हेल्थ
and
इश्यूज
dirt.
होता
Yeah.
है तो आप डॉक्टर के पास जाते हो, आपका पैसा बाहर जाता है, तो पैसा को लक्ष्मी भी बोलते हैं, तो आप घर के अंदर जब चप्पल पहन के आते हो तो लक्ष्मी जी बाहर जाते हैं, तो ये एक टोटल मिथ है। अब इसको आगे जैसे बताया है वो मिथ बन गया है, आज का जनरेशन उसे मिथ मानते हैं, और वो एक मिथ भी है बेसिकली, बट मेटाफोरिकली वो सही भी है। बट आप एक चीज समझो, वो टाइम पे अगर मतलब जब ये बात फैलाया गया होगा, उस टाइम पे अगर कोई बोले होंगे कि नहीं आप घर के अंदर कुछ पहन के आओगे तो डॉक्टर के पास जाना पड़ेगा, पैसा खर्चा होगा, तो कोई मानते होंगे? कोई नहीं मानते होंगे। नॉर्मल एग्जांपल है, आज ना आप जब बाइक चलाते हो तो बोलते हैं कि हेलमेट पहनो, बट कोई हेलमेट सेफ रहने के लिए पहनते हैं? कोई नहीं पहनते, फाइन से बचने के लिए पहनते हैं। तो इसीलिए एक मेटाफोर कुछ एक ऐड कर लो जिससे लोग वो मानने लगेंगे। तो बेसिकली मैं कुछ भी ऐसे सुनता हूँ तो मैं उसके पीछे का रीजन ढूंढने की कोशिश करता हूँ। मेरे बुक में भी जो वेयरवुल्फ वगैरह हैं वो नॉर्मल आप जो देखे होंगे कि कर्स्ड बीइंग्स है, कर्स्ड क्रिएचर्स है, वैसा सिर्फ वैसा नहीं है। जब मैं इंडिया की बात करता हूँ तो बहुत सारे एलिमेंट मैं ऐड किया हूँ उसमें, मिथ को मिथ की तरह नहीं दिखाया हूँ, एक उसको रीजन दिया हूँ मैं।
So it's not like something, just without base you have told things. It's like everything has a story you have connected with.
Correct.
You can say scientifically. I'm sorry, my eyes just are. Give me a minute. I'm having an issue with my eyes. I have bad eyesight. Okay. I hope it's fine now. Okay. So you have just given, a story, a base, so that if not we are, a believer of myths, or we are just involved at that side of the thing, but it's fine because we can, try them as a scientific facts also. Like myths and scientific facts, you have joined both of them. Okay, that's really nice because mostly people don't believe in myths. So do you think myths from Indian culture are unexplored in today's contemporary fiction compared to Western mythologies, as Greek mythology, Roman mythologies, and Chinese mythologies are so popular and people love to read about them? So do you really think that Indian mythology and culture are mostly, unexplored, because we only know about Mahabharata, which is really very famous, and about Ramayana, but I think there are many things which are not even been explored. So what are your thoughts on this?
100%, like I completely agree with you. You know about vampires, right? How people know about vampire? They are very fascinated. They think vampire are cool. Everyone knows about vampire. But आप कभी बेताल के बारे में सुने हो? बेताल?
Only the story which you have, in childhood about Betal, Vikram Betal.
Okay. I'll tell you about Betal. What is a Betal? Betal is a being who suck the life force from your body.
Okay.
Okay. So what vampire do? They suck blood from your body.
Okay.
Vampire and Betal, can you say in a way they are similar? Because
We can say that.
so basically how we saw our things, either by book or movie, anything that creates everything. People get
Okay.
to know about these things from book or movie only. So obviously we haven't explored that yet. If I ask you any horror movie in Bollywood, do you remember anything right now? Horror
Just
movie. I'm not asking any this three kind of thing.
no, no.
Okay.
I think that there was a show, a sur. In that there was a little bit of mythology and scientific connection.
So
A
if I
sur.
ask you, if I ask you something, Asura, you were telling Asura.
Mhm.
No, it
Yeah,
is
the
not
other
horror.
story. What?
It's not a horror story. It is a mythological story.
Mhm.
They
Okay.
had connected mythology with science and all. I'm
Mhm.
asking you something. Even ghost are comes into this our what you say into our mythology. Even ghosts are there. I'm
Mhm.
asking you about horror stories. If I ask you any Hollywood movie, you will tell me hundred of names. Conjuring, Annabella, everything you will tell.
Mhm.
But in Indian, no one knows. If you go and ask in the street anyone, everyone must have some creepy experience in their life. They will tell you aram se, and you will feel that also. But why those things are not in the book or movie? So it is a very big unexplored area that in our genre right now.
Yeah, and you have decided to write on that.
Yes.
That's really nice because I guess most of the young readers who are fascinated by this thing might write, be inspired by you and write such stories, and we can read in the near future. So the howl
Okay.
has multiple point of views. Okay, and mostly are in first person narration. So, what made you choose this style? And what your challenges of writing from different perspective? Because one time, if you're writing from one or two point of views, we can understand. But if there are multiple point of views, and every time you have to explain the story by another point of view, so it shouldn't be, look like a repetitive one. So, what were your
Correct.
challenges?
Yes. So multiple point of view I read. Actually, it is in Adam Silvera Infinity Cycle. That series I read from multiple point of view. We had written.
Mm-hmm.
So what I learned there that like right now we both are talking. The third
Mm-hmm.
person doesn't know what we are talking right now. And if I keep that hidden from him or her in the book also, and let him or her explore the thing we discussed, that will give the complete different experience. In the movie, why people like suspense movies, because certain character doesn't know certain things, they have to explore
Mm-hmm.
that thing or get to know about that thing later. Same thing happen here also. If the lead is talking with someone, third person should not know what they are discussing. And when that thing comes out, how the third person reacts to that, that is the key point. And about challenges, yes, when I write from a third person point of view, then I know everything, I have to write like I know everything. But the opinion are also from my opinion, it is not the character's opinion.
Okay.
So when I wrote this thing, the main challenge I faced, like while I was writing a female character, I can explain, describe things, what a man feels, how the things going on.
Mm-hmm.
But from female's perspective, how while I was writing, it was toughest thing. I though for some 4 or 5 chapters are there.
Mm-hmm.
Those while I was writing, I will write something, then I'll keep that apart. No, not right now. I'll write that later. I'll talk to few of my female friends also. If this is the situation, how you will react. Then taking from them, I'll try to write something. Then I'll visualize that thing. It is like toughest part.
Okay, that's really nice that you didn't made up things and just talk to your friends and go to know their point of views, their feelings. That's really nice. And it's showing that you are really interested in writing this story. Your novel blends supernatural elements with deep philosophical undertones. How do you strike the balance between entertaining storytelling and exploring bigger truths? Because sometimes while exploring the bigger truth and you know and making things entertaining, we sometimes forget the parts of what we are looking for, why we are writing this book. It's just to unveil the mythologies or the myths there are, or we should be making entertaining without forgetting everything. So how did you balance all that?
Look, few sometime before you mentioned about Ramayana and Mahabharata.
Yeah.
Those are filled with philosophy, but they are also filled with stories. If you see it from a reader's perspective and see today in today's thing, so let's take let's not get into that it is a story or not. Let's just think Ved Vyas has written a story.
Mm-hmm.
Assume that, ठीक है? He has given you philosophy and he has told you narrative. ठीक है? People enjoy these things. If you go straight away, give you ज्ञान, I'll give you ज्ञान, then you will अरे छोड़ो यार, ऐसे तो हर कोई देते हैं. But if I tell you the same thing in a story style, then you will remember that thing. You remember Panchatantra.
Yeah.
Those were that was the first fantasy I will tell, because animals were talking and they were giving you gyan, and you were as a child you were taking that also, and you were thinking that yes, animal can talk. If you see Mowgli,
Mm-hmm.
yes, there are animals are talking, and you are not seeing how can animals talk, but you are taking that thing and the philosophy behind it. So it is not very hard, but if you have to tell some hard truth or something, you have to tell it through a story. People will remember, and people look, the thing is how people take that thing and react to it.
Yeah, that's really important because most of the stories we read, we not everything we get inspired one or two times we get inspired from the story. That I think it's the purpose of writing that story or making that movie or a series, or in from a childhood. If you see how we have seen Mowgli, Panchtantra ki kahaniyan and everything, we know when we were growing up, we know that yeah, animals don't talk with each other. They don't talk in human language. But what were the lesson we took from them? That's really important. And if we see in our Indian history, while this reading Mahabharata, knowing about Mahabharata and Ramayana, so there are lots of good things, and we just take and we should absorb the good thing, good energy from them in spite of
Correct.
removing negative. That's the main purpose of writing all those, to know the future generation that coming. That's what you should do and what you should not do in your life, and what will be the consequences.
Yes.
So writing a debut novel, is always an emotional and kind of a journey where you feel sometimes that, oh, what am I doing? Should I stop it right now because I can't do this? And it's emotional also. What was the most challenging part of you starting the book, finishing it, or sharing with the readers that yeah, I have written a book and everything? What was most hardest part?
Basically,
Was you're frozen.
starting was always the hardest one, because look, I don't know how people will take my story, and this genre, it is like, if I ask anyone, everyone knows about werewolf, vampire and all. Okay, it is not new, but how I'm going to, yeah.
Your audio is lagging
Hello.
actually. Okay, am I audible?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, can you repeat the answer again? Actually, in between your audio just.
So uh, the starting part was the hardest one. So when I started writing, I was thinking how people will take this book, like more than people, how my friends they know me from childhood, and suddenly I'll write something, I'll publish something, and people will start reading. I know if other people, like other readers whom I don't know, if they didn't like the book also, it wasn't a big deal for me. I don't know them. ठीक है, next time I'll not write. What else will happen? But if my friends pick up that book and if they didn't find it good, then they are going to ruin my life for the life.
You
So
know,
while writing, I was so much conscious, like how it will come out when I tell my friends, how they will perceive it, how they will find. And then ending was like, okay, I have completed like this book complete. The writing phase took me around some 2.5 years. So by the time I end the book, I was completely exhausted, like multiple reading the same story. I have written the story, I know the story, and then I have to read it again to find where the plot holes are, where there is mistake and all. So reading some 7 8 times same story, I was completely exhausted. And right now, of course, it is like the hardest part I'll tell for right now, spreading the word. Like whoever read the book, they are telling it is a unique book, and in
mhm,
India right now there is no book like this. But the main problem is reaching out to the reader,
mhm.
that you pick up this book. This book, it is a
It's
good
like
book.
selling yourself to the
Yes,
reader.
yes.
I can understand. And I can understand also your point of view that when I write something and reading that again and again, and you just get exhausted because when I write something and I have to read that thing, continuously 2 to 3 times, I myself like, okay, I'm not going to read that.
if,
No, I
if it is
myself
10
get,
if it is 10 12 page, it is fine. Okay, but reading some
a whole
200
book, a whole drama.
pages, like it is.
That can be really exhausting, and you think, oh my God, am I stuck in a Truman Show type of thing? Because it's just going and going again and again. I can understand.
Yes,
And yourself, as you already told that you faced the consciousness and everything while you were writing your book, especially when you're starting that how your friends will react or the people who are around you who knows you better will react that, oh, you have wrote a book. So how you overcome over that fear and you be like, okay, I don't give about them, it's my life, I'm just going to write this book. So
no,
how you
actually,
cope up with
my publisher pushed me actually. You have to
okay.
do it. So yes, you have to do it. Then I thought, okay, let's see what will happen. And I posted it. And then I got the reaction from my friends, which were overwhelming. Everyone were congratulating. Wow, we didn't knew we have a friend who will become an author. All these things they started right now. Today only I have put a story. One of my friend traveling, so he had posted my book. He's telling I need some payment for this promotion and all. But the thing is, when they tell these things, no, despite what they don't know the book yet, but still they are happy, and they are promoting, and they are congratulating whenever. Like one of my friend from Dehradun, he went to a bookstore, he already purchased a book, and then he saw the book in the bookstore and he picked it up. He put a photo to me. One friend ordered and he took it to office. Someone read the prologue. He told it is very good. He gifted it to him there only. Then he came home, ordered again. So these gestures like were overwhelming.
Okay, that's really nice. You really have very good friends and people around you who really loved your work and encouraging you and promoting you in such a great way. That's really very interesting because not many people are really blessed with us. You're a really blessed person. Okay.
There is
How
Miss
did you?
Swami.
Yeah, I have just read her comment. She has commented, yes, for an author, reaching the right audience is very important.
Yes. Thank you.
Because
Please
I have
promote.
seen. because I have been many authors who write a genre, and there are many readers. Like I myself is a kind of a reader who is into one kind of a genre, and it's really hard to man myself, man myself to read into another genre. So it's really very important for a right author to reach out an audience or and readers who love their genre, who will be intrigued
Correct.
and would love to read their genre.
Correct.
Okay, she has also commented, Indian audience have always loved this genre, and it's truly inspiring that we have an Indian author writing about werewolves and vampires set in India. It's really intriguing. Yeah, that's really nice because the Vampire Diaries and original is very famous here also. So you are a marketing manager also, and now
Correct.
a writer. So, how did your routine as a marketing manager fit into your writing schedule? Because there is a thought process. Like when you write at night, in morning, or just you're working and suddenly a thought comes into your mind and you're just writing it down. Like how?
The thing is, whenever I get any idea or anything, whichever time it is, unless it is a
Mhm,
meeting or something, I just type it down on my phone,
mhm,
just so that I should not forget it later. Then mainly I write in the night only. After coming from home, I go to gym, and then after dinner and all, I sit calmly. I put things into place. Then, as a marketing manager, if I say I'm meeting
mhm,
for the job, I have to travel a lot. I have travel like almost all areas in India apart from MP and Chhattisgarh. The book starting basically the book is set up in Mechuka. It is in Arunachal Pradesh. Most of the people might not know that place. I have been to that place. I have seen that place. So these things helps me to I'm meeting new peoples, their culture, their food habit, how they live there. So all these things helps me to actually write like narrate something in a real place. So this
So,
job
can
has helped
say
me.
so it says that your job in which you are to travel a lot really helped you writing this book.
Yes,
Okay, that's
yes,
really nice. We can see the elements from the different states in this book.
correct.
Okay, so there's this one question from Swamini ma'am. Okay, so are there more books in this genre we can expect from you?
Yes, 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 definitely. This is the first book, so I'll show you one thing.
Actually, I can't see properly. Can you just move it a little backward? No, no, a little backward because. Okay, part two coming soon. Okay, now I see it. Okay, so we have to wait for part two. When it's
Yes,
coming this
I,
year or
I,
next
I
year?
have already started. I have already started the few points. I've already started the few chapters. I have started. The like in this series, I have planned right now 4 books. And apart from this series, I have
Mhm.
a few things in my mind also. So nothing to worry about this genre. I'm the sole author right now in this genre, and I'll not leave this genre. The only thing is, readers should give enough love to this book so that the motivation should be up.
Okay. Uh, how many drafts did the Howl go through before you felt it was ready?
It went through around seven drafts
Okay.
before I send it to the publishers, and with publisher I went through uh, 3 or 4 editing rounds.
Okay. So in
So this
roughly we can
basically
say this.
basically the plot holes and all everything. If I say to be exactly, first draft I had this book of some around 150 or 160 pages. Then the second draft, third draft, four. By the time I finished it, it went up to 353, 60 pages.
Okay,
Yes.
that's a lot of. Okay. So was there a particular scene or chapter that you struggled with the most while writing?
While writing, there is a scene a ideological war between a father and son. So, writing that thing while maintaining both affection and love, that was the toughest part. And then, apart from that, there was one breakup scene also. Writing that was the toughest part. Yeah, I know breakups and all, but I didn't want to make it some cliche one like some teenager girls, teenager boy, they are fighting, breaking up. I didn't want that thing, so I had to put so many thought into that how I can justify in a good way for the both parties.
Okay. So Somni ma'am has commented another. Okay, now you have been invested the howl. You never say during your book of the week that it's a series. Okay, so she is really upset that you didn't told her that it's a series. She thinks that it's a standalone.
I was expecting people to message me after reading the book that you didn't tell me this thing before. Why?
Okay, he has commented on your life. That she's really upset. You should have told her. Okay, so every writer has their ritual, like some need music, some need silence. So what does your ideal writing space look like? Do you have a writing nook, like we readers have reading nook?
No, is it right? I have my particular space. It is a complete clean space. I don't want to mess up anything. Only my laptop and my phones. That's all. I write in the night. Complete calm place. So
Hmm?
with music and all, I can't write. Yeah, I need complete peace.
Okay, you need silence and peace. Not even
As a
nature.
reader, I can read anywhere. There is no particular space as a reader. I'm reading
Yeah.
anywhere. It is not a specific place. But as a writer, yes, I have. And even if I go to any friend's place or I remember before I was supposed to send one draft to my publishers, my editors basically, and the deadline was before the deadline I was far away from my home. Then to send that draft, I came back to my place, and the next day I again went to the friend's place. I have to to and fro, and I completed in the night. Morning again I traveled to that friend's place. I traveled in that 24 hours. I have traveled around 600 kilometers.
Okay, that's really good. So you don't like writing in nature also, like when I was reading Ruskin Bond's novel, he had told so much about nature that he loves reading. So do
No,
you have something?
I love nature, but
Hmm?
writing there, I don't get the feel like writing in nature. When I'm in nature, at my
Hmm.
hometown, some 500 meter away, there is a hill. Whenever I go there, I go to the hill, at the hilltop, I sit there aram se peacefully, I enjoy the wind and everything. 4 o'clock, I'll go there, I'll come back at 7:30. I'll be sitting only, I'll be doing nothing, I'll be enjoying the, but writing and all there, it is not it don't give me vibe. I
Okay,
need
so
my
it's
space.
like you just go to nature and just to clear your
Yes,
mind.
if something comes to my mind, I just note down in my phone, but
Mhm.
not properly writing and all.
Okay, that's really interesting because mostly what I have heard from the authors say love writing in nature, but yeah, nature is really calming and can make you calm and clear your
I
mind.
love
It's
to
also
like
nice technique.
it is refreshing, relaxing.
Hmm.
I go there to recharge myself, come back and write.
Okay,
I
so
need
you
my space.
love so you love your room, your laptop. Okay, so that's really nice. If you had to burst one misconception about myths, what would it be?
I told you before that
Mm-hmm.
the myth are not only blind faith or something. Might be something we haven't know the scientific reason or any reasoning behind it. Maybe it is blind faith also, but seeing all the myths are blind faith, it is not correct.
Yeah, I got it. Like nice that myths are not blind. There are some scientific facts behind them which we are not aware of.
Yes.
Okay, as a reader, you love mythological fantasy and crime thriller. Who are the authors or the book or the show that shaped your storytelling style?
There's so many authors, yeah. There's so many authors in mythology, though everyone loves Amis. Then Kevin, Akshay Gupta, then right now Gaurav Mahanti. He's also from my state only, from Odisha.
Mm-hmm.
We often talk about things and all. If I met him personally or over phone, so and in crime thriller, I like Sydney Sheldon, then Alex, then Indian. If you ask me, Nidhi Upadhyay, her
I
Dark
have
Knight
read this
it
book.
is like
Yeah, yeah,
next
I have
level.
read this book. That's
And
amazing.
Devashish, right now he has three books. I have read all three. The Girl in Glass Case, the first one. Uh, so, all there are so many authors here. I can't list.
So it's like that all have shaped your storytelling journey.
Yes, look. The thing is, when you have to write anything, then you have to read extensively.
That's right.
So without enough knowledge or enough reading, you can't write. So staying from one author, I have learned everything. It is not justifiable. I have read like whenever I read the blurb, I read the prologue. If it is intriguing, I purchase right away. I must have like it is the same story for every reader. I must have some 50, 60 books unread till now. So ample of authors are there.
Yeah, there's a saying every reader can't be an author, but every author is a reader.
Yes.
Because writing something you need to read and learn. That's nice.
Yes.
Storytelling is both your obsession and your craft. What, in your opinion, makes a story unforgettable?
Didn't get you. Didn't get you. Can you repeat?
I'm saying, what, in your opinion, makes a story unforgettable to the readers?
Okay. So basically, when you write something and the reader can put himself or herself in the situation, start thinking from their point of view, like what I would have done in that situation.
Mhm.
That makes it completely like you remember those stories probably. Uh, when you ask me few stories, like if I ask you Harry Potter, you will tell scene by scene. Why? Because you have put
Mhm.
yourself in that position. You have visualized you are going to Hogwarts. Many of people have thought about that. That makes a story unforgettable.
Yeah, at this age, we are waiting for a letter.
Correct.
We all Potterheads waits for that letter yet.
Yes. Which house you want to get in?
I'm more of a Hufflepuff kind of a person.
I would love to go to Ravenclaw.
Okay, that's nice. I'm making another Potterhead. So many authors say their first book teaches them lessons no course or workshop can. Like many authors or who are debuting takes workshops of different authors and everything. What's the biggest lesson the howl has taught you as a writer?
As a writer, Howell taught me to be patient, like
Mhm.
uh, not to jump around a lot. While I am writing the first draft, it is not the final draft. Like I told you, I wrote 160 or 170 pages, and then it went to 360 pages. So the first draft is just a story that you were telling to yourself what you have thought of the story. Don't send that to others like I have done. My book is done. Okay. Yes, that was the learning. Next time I am writing a book, I'll not jump to end on my first draft only.
Okay, so you have already told that the new story is growing, and I guess it will be out like in next year at the end of the year or middle of the year we can get.
I don't know exactly. I have so many things to add there. I have so many things in my mind, but I don't know how, like, I know how to fit it in the story, but then I don't know how big it will be, and if it is very big, then how to cut things and all. I have to see those things. So I cannot promise you by next year I can bring life to the book, but next to next year probably that will come.
Okay, we really hope that you give a nice justice and just write the book to the expectations who has readers who have read the first book and you just par that expectations. Okay, all the best for that.
Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. If you had to describe your book in just 3 words, what that would be?
So if you see the cover page only, it has
Mm-hmm.
three things: love, power, and revenge.
Okay.
So this basically defines the whole book. But apart from this, if you ask me, it is duty, it is sacrifice, it is a promise.
Okay, that's nice. Sacrifice, promise, and all. Okay, so right now I have to, just close this interview. I had a great time knowing about the book, which I was, when I got the information and I read the word howl, and I myself is, fan of werewolves. So I'm like, okay, that's nice. So, and you really, by this interview, made me intrigued to I write, reading this book. So I'm definitely going to read this one.
I'll be waiting for your review. Yeah.
For the review, you have to do because I'm not much consistent on the content on my
I
Instagram.
no, I'm not asking you writing this big
Okay,
review or
just to
anything.
let you know on my post. Okay,
Yes, yes, yeah.
I will definitely let you know. Okay, thank you for joining us on this
Thank
interview
you,
and
yeah.
sharing your journey and your love about storytelling and myths and everything. Thank you so much. And the reader who wants to read a mythologically thriller book, so then just go and buy The Howl by the author Sujit. It's available on Amazon.
Yes.
Thank you and have a great time. And
Thank
one more,
you.
I just forgot. I'm sorry about the TLB Society. Do you are
About
you about the TLB? So
okay.
are you enjoying being the member of the TLB Society?
Yes, I have been a member for a long time, and uh, it is really a good platform for all like readers, writers at one place. Authors can meet the potential
Mm-hmm.
readers, make readers fall in love with their book, and a complete different space. What I can say. Uh, it is like Hogwarts, I'll say. People, author can spell and summon their readers. Reader can spell and summon the book they love. So it is a very good space for
That,
everyone,
that,
for
that
reader,
that's
for
really
writer,
nice.
or any profession. I think there are bookstagrammers also, and there are
Mm-hmm.
people who do digital marketing and content creation and all. So a place where you can meet everyone you want.
Yeah, that's really nice for the debut and underrated authors to get a place where they can get a kick to their their writings, their books.
Yes. Thank
Okay.
you, thank you to TLB to host me today, and it was
Okay.
nice meeting you here.
Welcome and thank you so much. Also, I really love
So,
actually reading the book.
who is the one who wins the
So I
physical
have read the
physical?
comment. Swamini Chopra, ma'am. She has submitted so many things and some amazing comments also. So she's the
She
one.
was waiting to buy a book and then she won one. Good.
Okay, now you are going to give her the book. That
Yeah,
would
yeah,
be
yeah.
really amazing. Write her a
Definitely.
sweet little note also. She'll be more amazed. Okay. Thank you again.
Bye
Okay, bye.
bye.
Bye.